Hi guys, today we have a Holden Commodore VF. We're going to remove the front door card to gain access to the speaker. Today we're going to be doing deadening, but you guys won't see that. This is more just about removing the door card. Alright, for this we're going to need a few different tools. Holden decided to make things a bit more fiddly. We're going to need a 7mm socket, Phillips screwdriver, a Torx T20, a very nice fine tip pick tool, and some pry bars, and a nice heavy duty flat one. Okay, to start, this is a removable panel. As you can see, people beforehand have had a nice crack at getting these off. They're not easy because there's no little area where you can dip your pick tool in. I find this top corner right in there works best for me. Nothing to it. Okay, always start from the top. If you go from the bottom, you're going to snap these two little tabs. Okay, and behind there is a 7mm nut. Okay, next is the handle. This is a rubber protector. It's all cosmetic, and it just sort of pops in. And again, these things get a little bit warped and a little bit distorted over time with people popping them in and taking them off. Okay, it's really just rubber guides all the way around that pop into little latches in here. Okay. Now I know this door's been off because this colour is not standard. You will never find a car with this fabric in it. It is custom done for this particular customer. So down the bottom, Torx T20, one screw. Okay. Next is underneath here, there are two Phillips screws. One there, and where's the other one? One right there. Let's see if I can get down there and show you. So there's one. And number two. Okay. Alright. This does need to come up because underneath here there are some more 7mm bolts which physically hold the door on. So this is just holding that down, that's holding that on, but you can't get this off without the bolts in there. A lot of cars do it. Very rarely will you find only one screw holding this in, but normally you will find something securing because this is where you're putting all your strain, closing the door. Okay, and this should, if we're nice and lucky, just pop up. They can be very, very tight, especially if no one's done it before. But if it has been out before, like this one has, it's a little bit easier. Okay. Now a little tip, watch this corner. Okay. When you lift it up from here, it will come right up close to here, and this one has got a little mark on it from where someone's done it before. So the idea is you want to pull it up a little bit and that way. It's fiddly, but you'll understand when you do it yourself. Okay. One clip for the window switch. Push it down, pull it out. Okay, and there are the two 7mm bolts that give the door its strength. On there. If you can hear the airplane going overhead, that's because we're not very far from a main international airport. Alright, see how much more loose that got. So nothing else down here. We've got the 2 screws underneath there, nothing else through there. That can stay on. This is ready to be removed. And most times on cars there is space to put your fingers in just to find a pulling point. These ones don't have it. So I'm going to start down this bottom corner. Here we go. Now I have finger space. I'm pretty much just going to pop it straight out as such. And it should go through. So, always scary. Now, you may think that the door goes up. It doesn't. These ones straight in, straight out. You have, interesting, that's broken. Generally speaking, this little clip here has got an extra blue piece that goes over and locks onto here, which is pulled back a bit, and then that will allow you to slide that out. And this one has been broken. Okay, one lock over here, loose springs out. Interesting. So that's normally here. It's a lock pin to stop this from going down so this doesn't come undone. Slide it back, drop the pin, and lever it out. That'll take that whole plug out. I wish more cars did exactly that, because it's so much easier than doing plug after plug after plug. But that is everything out of here. Wow, that's a little bit messy. Okay, I'll show you. So the reason you can't lift it up is because of this. If you try and pull that straight up, all you're doing is putting some pressure on there. It's never going to happen, so always straight out. Don't worry about that, there's plenty of slack. Okay, one door card removed. And if you're taking a speaker off, firstly, one 7mm bolt, that whole thing will pop straight out. It is that easy.